So this next song is like a one that's very close to my heart. This is the story of my cousin, who was an Army Ranger in Afghanistan, and he went into the Army right out of high school. His name is James, and I grew up really close with all my cousins. I was lucky enough to for us to all be close, and James and I had birthdays close to the same time, and so our parents did that parents thing where they're like, well, we're gonna all get together and we're gonna throw one birthday for both of you. And we used to have birthdays together, and it was really, really fun growing up. So James served 2 tours in Afghanistan, and when he came home, he went back to school. He got a job. He got married, and had 3 children. And something that we did not really know, I don't think anybody except really his wife knew how much he was actually really struggling. He had been so young when he went into combat, and he had seen and experienced a lot, and he'd lost a lot of the people he had served with. And we lost him to suicide 2.5 years ago. And he was so young. He was only 27 years old. And when something like that happens, I don't know that there's just no silver lining to be found. But I wanted to share his story because I didn't want it to be in vain or to be in silence. Because I've since learned that on average, we lose 20 veterans a day to suicide. And it is a silent cost of war and combat. And so I wanted to remember him and tell that story so that we aren't silent about it. This is called Hometown Hero. You should be with us now. You should be here. We should be sitting by the fire on our second round of beers. We open the whiskey. We're out back in the shop. We're raising our glass to you, still numb from the shock. 'Cause you're the only one who's missing, and it doesn't feel right. You should be tucking in your baby girl and kissing her goodnight. And your son is full of questions about how Daddy got to heaven. We never thought you'd go this way. You were only 27. Our hometown heroes in the news today. The flags are flying at half-mast. We buried you on a clear blue All Saints Day, to the lonesome sound of trumpet playing taps. You went to Afghanistan. You were only 19, and you never talked much about the things that you'd seen. You came back to your hometown to start a new life. Had a couple of babies and a beautiful wife. But the demons that you lived with, you hid well, we never saw. The guns that you kept loaded and the patches in the wall. She was in the kitchen making lunches, and the kids were in their beds. And in a flash flash we lost you to the war inside your head. Our hometown heroes in the news today. The flags are flying at half-mast. We buried you on a clear blue All Saints Day to the lonesome sound of trumpet playing taps. And a father should never have to bury his own son. He throws a shovel full of dirt down, and we follow one by one. And your kids are gonna grow up asking about you, how you could love someone and leave them, and how both things could be true.